Are you ready, guys? Are you ready, Arnold?
I'm back.
Oh, good.
What's going on?
The grand final is going on here of the 8th qualifier by AMware and Rocket's sponsored tournament here. Heroes of the Storm. Enter the Storm is actually the official title, but of course we are here in the qualifier stage. 8. That's that much. Yeah, well, Arnold knows better.
8.
8. How many?
8.
Huh. Okay, Arnold sucks with the 8 actually. 2 more to go, 4 more to go. But first we have to find out Dignitas or Nihilum. I mean, I have to say, I'm kind of split on this one because Dignitas is a German team, and since I was born in Germany, there's still some ties, some loyalty, you know, some patriotism. But then again, Nihilum, they play well, and the guys are really nice, I have to say. They're really friendly. I'm looking forward that maybe I'm gonna see them on a LAN event at some point, like met Team Liquid, Gamers 2, SK Gaming, etc. They were also really, I don't know, nice guys, nice to meet in real life and everything. Anyway, we have a Sky Temple, and that's actually a map. I'm sorry, that's actually a map where Nihilum looks good on. But we have to see. I mean, Dignitas. When I did last time cast Dignitas, I think they had quite a break when it comes to our qualifiers. I think they were in like qualifier 3 or 4 or something. But then they had a break because they were playing some other tournaments, or they didn't have time whatsoever, or they have a roster change. Either way, now they are back, and that's their best chance, because once you qualified, you don't have to play any qualifiers anymore, and that's, yeah, that is pretty much good.
Who is your daddy, and
Yeah.
what does he do?
And what does he do? I don't know, but your daddy's definitely not Illidan. And also not Zagara. I mean, Zagara being banned out, that's no surprise whatsoever. Most of the team actually go for it, and unless a team has like a specific preference on heroes. This one, I don't know, against Dignitas, I wouldn't even know what to ban. Illidan is just fine, even though the Illidan never struck me as like the biggest impact hero for Nihilum. I really would have felt more comfortable with the Brightwing Jaina ban, because that's something where Nihilum really feels comfortable around. But it's not happening. So Sylvanas first pick, which indicates some nice push strategy by Dignitas. And Vala Jaina maybe? No, Vala Brightwing. That's what they secure first, similar to like the last game. Let's see. Okay, Jaina secured as well as Muradin. So Dignitas, they already show which tank they go for. But to be honest, I don't think the Nihilum has too much of a problem with it. I mean, Muradin is not their most favorite tank. So Tyrael, Anubarak. You heard it here first. Come on, guys. Just show me I'm right. I wanna know it. Give it to me, please. Anubarak and ETC. Damn it. I was off by the Tyrael. I really thought the Tyrael is coming instead of ETC, but yeah, it's ETC and Anubarak. That means now we have to get our support for Dignitas, and I know Dignitas sometimes play Rega, but I think a Malfurion would be interesting here. And now that they see that the double tank strategy by Nihilum, maybe they can still shift for the same. I mean, Jaina Sylvanas as a damage source plus 1 healer, it's pretty much enough, I think. There's not much more you actually have to push for. But wait, I have to check something. My Skype is going haywire. I have too many messages. And when I have too many messages, I'm like getting nervous, because you never know. It could be something important.
We need to send a message.
Yeah, exactly, Arnold. It's all about the message. Anyway, back to it. So I was right with my Malfurion prediction, but like, what's the last one now? They could go for a dual tank strategy. They could lift an, I don't know, a Tyrael, Arthas, something semi-tankish, but still nice for damage. Arthas is nice for burst, Tyrael is nice for mobility. Not even too bad on this map, because you have a lot of walls where you can just Tyrael might through. So what's coming out? Or maybe they go full YOLO and they just add another damage source, like a big damage source, something like Woo. But let's see.
I don't even know this kid.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what's coming. Well, they still have another 50 seconds to actually think about it, but I don't know. Dignitas. I'm trying to remember what kind of strategies they went for, but then again, it's been so long that I can't really predict anything here. Second tank, a semi-tank, something like that. I don't think there's a second support coming out, but if a second support, what could it be? A Tasada, a Tyrande? I don't think so. I really don't think so. But well, we have to see what's actually coming out. Or maybe they just disconnected. And I don't know.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. 10 seconds left and it's a Tyrande. Okay, they actually come out with the second semi-support. That's interesting. So that's Hunter's Mark into the burst damage of a Jaina, stunned by Muradin, and of course all the damage Sylvanas can do. I mean, Sylvanas is not the greatest burst damage of all. You have, like, you can unload like 5 arrows directly, plus right click, plus maybe Wailing Arrow as burst damage potential. That is quite a lot on a Hunter's Mark target, but not so sure. But yeah, like Nihilum, I'm not surprised. Kerrigan pick, that's pretty much exactly what I expected. So yeah, Arnold, we got it. We got it.
Who is your daddy and what
What does he do? I wasn't so far off with the prediction, so it should all be fine. We just have to check out which second caster is actually coming into this. And damn, like I always shift my position here on my chair. Every time I turn this on, I'm like. Anyway, Arnold, let's go into the lobby. Swapping the scenes. There we go. And we have to. Oh, I actually have to change. So Dignitas is on the left and Nihilum is on the right. So give me a second to actually change this. Nihilum. Save. And on the red side we have Dignitas. Changed. Good. That's the overlays for today, guys. The draft, pretty interesting, I have to say. And now let's hop into it. I really hope it's gonna be fast because I'm looking forward to this best of 3. Just need to get Arnold in position here, so I can get Arnold on, I don't know, saying something properly.
Who are you?
I am Haflamok, and I'm casting with you, Mr. Schwarzenegger, today, and it's gonna be amazing.
What's your real name?
I'm not gonna tell you, that's for sure. But we could talk about food again.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's why. And since this is a German team with a German caster and an Austrian co-caster, it's absolutely all about
Sauerkraut.
yes. Exactly. That's where we go. Anyway, guys, there's the loading screen, and well, let's go into this.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Shut up! It's enough about food. We just focus on Heroes of the Storm. That is when the loading screen is actually moving. And there we go, talents loaded in, and we actually have a new team to introduce because it's the first time Dignitas is actually on the stream. That's why I make it really fast on the other side. Rolik on the ETC, Testingo is playing Vala. We have Stark again on the Anubarak, Alex on his probably most favorite hero here, the Kerrigan, and Wanithil, you gonna be my friend, you and your Brightwing, Jesus. Chris on the other side is gonna be that Jaina. We have Sylvanas played by Norak. Tomsi is, I think is he new on the roster? Tomsi. Anyway, playing that Tyrande, linked on the Malfurion, and Blooddragon is on that Muradin. So let's see if we're gonna see some battle around that watchtower. Doesn't look like it at the moment. Everybody's just going to their lane, but they also know that maybe Brightwing might be solo in this line, so there is a drone scouting. They're hiding, but they already has a ping, so Vonethil, he knows that there's something going on. In theory, they could go for a really aggressive push here. Like from here, you can actually get the curse up on the tower without the tower actually shooting, and then you just go full YOLO. All you have to do is wait till the creep wave pass or do it before the creep wave passes. So right now, the two roamers here, the roaming composition is hiding at the siege camp, which is very interesting, and Vonethil is pretty far out, but I'm not sure if that's the combination you can actually get the gank off. That's the biggest problem. So what's happening here? The roamers here not doing anything. And they're not moving. Like, whoa, what's going on?
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know, but it's now the trap has sprung, but it was never really like a trap. It was, I don't know. But also Rolik now scouted out. The owl. There's just no way that is a surprise anymore. In the end, we come down to a tri-lane, but here, oh, look at this! Everything is missing at the moment, and Nurk is just waving out. Easy going, nice little stun on the ETC, Hunter's Mark, and well, actually that's quite enough damage there. I mean, it's not enough to get him down, but it's enough to get him on like
43%.
Exactly, yeah, that looked like 43. Anyway, temple spawning, mid-temples, the first one, Stalk already got like 2 shots off, but Murden is there just to claim it, and at the moment they're just sharing top, nobody is moving on it. I thought Malfurion maybe is gonna take the first 3 shots till the creep spawns, but okay, this is a nice standoff here in the mid. Bottom, it's Sylvanas versus Brightwing. They need the Brightwing there, otherwise Sylvanas will just go ham, and there, Blood Dragon is not getting kicked off the platform by that creep, and who's actually having the aggro of that? Oh, there, ETC coming in, pushing that word and in nice position, but look at Stalk here. It was not the furthest escape, but still. Brightwing now coming in. They actually had enough pressure here in this lane to get the Brightwing out of his lane, which means the Sylvanas can actually go ham in that bottom lane. And that tower, it really looks like they give it to Nihilum, but instead they might just rotate on the Vala, leap him forward, but the stun is waiting for him. Easy going. I mean, sure, there's Kerrigan trying to do something on that Tyrande, but the heal is just real. Now Jaina on the temple, just getting some shots off, but she can't stay here forever. Not with that HP and that many creeps, but of course Tyrande helps her. So it comes down to like a 50-50 split on temples, but Nihilum, they lost 1 hero, and that's pretty much what it comes down to. That's why at the moment Dignitas is on a good advantage. But oh, there is a nice combination. But again, Blood Dragon just leaping in the second Kerrigan, just tries to pull him back. So the timing on Blood Dragon's jumps at the moment is really, really good. Now that the temples are done, I think we're gonna see instantly a rotation into the siege camps, for example. Vonethil, does he have Bribe again? He has Bribe, but I'm not sure if he has any stacks. And where does he go? Top. Okay, they want to change, so Vonethil is now in the top lane. Vala is free to go any other lane, while the ETC is just holding the lane warm for experience and everything. Does Dingo? No, he's going on the siege camps. That's way faster, and Brightwing has now the chance, of course, to also gather some bribe stacks here. Let's see what else is happening. I mean, Dignitas is really fast on their camps. That's pretty much it. But just some seconds later, we already have it on the other side. Everything seems balanced, and also experience-wise, Nihilum is doing a good job. They almost caught up when it comes to experience, and this is like mirror match. The bruisers getting done on both sides. The question is who's actually fast. I mean, Kerrigan is nice to tank them. And Blood Dragon, well, he takes quite some HP, but there's, Linked is just pumping him full of HP and mana, but nevertheless, he's just going back, okay? That was kind of time waste for the Malfurion. He misses some XP out here. Well, he went for that heal on the Muradin, but sure, if he wants just the best from the fountain, then I guess that's it. Rolik is still stuck here in that lane because he has to grab all that experience. But maybe there's a nice rotation here. We have Kerrigan, we have Dingo, so Vala is there as well. What they need is a nice combination, and they have to interrupt her when the wave is coming out for the full duration, which is like, what, a 2.2 cast or so. What is coming here? Oh, there's a nice stun, but no Impai following up. Stark is not getting the combination he wanted. And the next temple is spawning, it's the bottom temple. And who is rotating in there? I mean, since those towers are still here, they can't really go for any rotation and force it on that Sylvanas, which means they have to work with what's happening here. The first some shots of the temple will definitely go into Nihilum's favor. There's no rotation whatsoever. Brightwing claiming the watchtower and probably taking care of those bruises top, and this is actually quite nice what Stork is doing, but now he's, I don't know, is he coming back? He's mounting up, going back on a temple, is he? Okay, this is very interesting, and now Rolik's actually being focused. There's the stun, but it misses, and now Kerrigan also missing her stun, so all those nice little shots, they have to wait till they cool down. And Muradin is actually not really on the temple, so he didn't claim the last shots, and yeah, they're going for it, but the focus is on the Malfurion, and the stuns are real, but look at the personal shield there, everything's coming out, it's not enough, he's going down, but they paid a heavy price for it, the entire team is so low, and let's see what's happening here. Sylvanas more in the backlines doing so much damage, the second one is going down, Muradin super low HP, has to go behind the wall, and that pretty much means the rest of this temple is also going in Nihilum's favor, so bottom line is 2 lost, a 2-for-0 trade. We had nice experience by the Brightwing, like in the top lane, and of course besides all that they get more shots out of the temple, so Nihilum, they will ding level 10 here pretty early, 6 minutes into the game, way faster than Dignitas at the moment, but it's just a half a level advantage. And again, what does this temple get? The last 4 shots divided by tower and fort, there are only 2 people to defend here, and a 4-man pushing train coming on that fort, so this will be pretty much the level 11, close to it at least. But it's still nice to fight Otas. Dingo, you gotta be careful. Stun by the Muradin would be really bad. Anyway, let's look what kind of talents we get out. I mean, we have Stage Dive, Maelstrom, that's normal. Strafe instead of Vengeance. Blink Heal, and Loco Swarm again, so no Web Blast. And on the other side we have the Water Elemental, Tranquility, Starfall, Avatar, and Wailing Arrow. So everything with Dignitas is kind of standard, and well, Nuruk just got that top 4. That should be almost equalizing the XP, except for the XP that's of course missing from the kills. We have Semi-Crushing here in the mid. Is there maybe a go on the Muradin? Not the best. What? Team names are swapped. Oh yeah, I swapped my team names. Never mind that, so I gonna change that in a second, but Blood Dragon is at the moment under attack, and there's the strafe damage coming out, but also the Wailing Arrow at the same time. Oh, this is really bad. Stork is trying to get in there into that fight. Loco Swarm healing so much up at the moment. Look at that ETC Stage Dive behind the lines, and a nice push back here. Still, the stun by Tyrande making it possible that they at least retreat on their low HP, but beautiful healing there coming out by the Loco Swarm, of course, plus Vonita on the Brightwing. They get 1 kill, and that's it. And now, since they go for those camps, I have time to change really fast. So that's Dignitas. And Nihilum. So I think now everything should be fine. Everything. Right? Checking my overlays. Dignitas to the left, Nihilum to the right. I don't know why I changed it. I think I changed it in the first place, but then I got confused. I guess it was Arnold just not paying attention.
What the fuck is going on here?
I have no idea. You screwed up OBS. Anyway, in the mid, Temple is spawning as well as the South Temple. Nobody is going for that one because it's in the mid, but the bruises are being done. That's a tiny advantage, of course, because if they go in this fight, those bruises here in the top, they actually gonna push out with the help of Brightwing. But we have a fight going on here. Some more shots on the red side. But yeah, that Muradin, he doesn't want to give away this Temple. He wants to hold it for a tiny bit, but he's getting already quite some clinches here. The Brightwing is getting some experience at the same time, which is already a level advantage now. Look at this Brightwing just doing the push, doing everything. Blood Dragon, oh, you have to get out here. That is just gonna be too dangerous. So instead, Dignitas, they say like, okay, fine, you want to fight mid, we just dodge you and go to the South Temple. So who's claiming the rest? Star can just take the rest, the two minions that's gonna spawn. But in the meantime, they're just pushing mid, getting that nice value out of the fort and maybe even continuing. So I'm not really sure if that dual temple is enough, and they... Oh well. This is an interesting decision. Also top now, Vonitil is still working on it. At the moment, I think Nihilum with just a better map presence all over. Jaina being alone, the big creep is down, so Chris can actually finish this off, but they're gonna steal the bruises here, and that's of course bad news. Bribe came out, so only 2 to kill, and that is now double bruises. And the only thing they got for this is really that one temple here where Chris has to now TP back. But of course, while all this is going on, they're gonna start some damage here, and that damage goes already into the base. So Nihilum actually having a good stand here. The damage is starting, the bruises coming in. Blood Dragon, oh, there's a nice stun here on the Anubarak, but no follow-up by Blood Dragon. What is happening? What is Dignitas going for? At the moment, Nihilum, they just go... Ooh, that was the wrong button. There we go. I don't know. Is it boss time? At the moment, Dignitas, they can easily contest that boss if they want to. They might as well just go for the siege camp here. And siege camp into the boss, that would mean a big fight. But if you lose that fight, that's bad. Anyway, I think Dignitas, they got enough camp stolen on their side. Rolik is getting scouted out. Already focused by Sylvanas. And they're gonna finish them. But oh my god, there's the Morden. Stun misses. Impale hits, but the Stormhammer is actually missing. But it looks like Nihilum, they don't want to fight. Do they want to wait for the level 16? So they have their talent advantage. Level 16 against level 15 or 14, depends how fast they do the levels now. That might be, of course, interesting. Right now, 4-man gank train here versus 3. Blood Dragon circling around, trying to get someone, and oh, is it Vala? Vala, there's the first stun, there's the second stun, and can they actually burst it down? No, she's getting healed up. Even the Wailing Arrow, it's just not enough at the moment. The 2 tanks taking care of the rest, but look at Stork. Stork really low, but Blood Dragon on the other side also paying for it. So trading tanks at this point. Rolik, I think he's safe. Yes, there's the power slide forward. So a 1-1 trade for the tanks. But I still love what Dignitas did there, because on the way back, they can still take the siege camps. That's totally fine. Small little advantage for them here. But yeah, nice circle around by Blood Dragon. I definitely love it. So they have to clear out those siege giants. Then they can go for the south temple by Dignitas. Well, now they have a longer way, obviously. North, they're gonna grab, I guess, the watchtower on the way. Vonatil, you don't want to be here, my friend. You don't want to be here, and he feels that. He knows there is some sort of rotation already coming. Now Rolik is the first one to enter the temple here in south, and both of the tanks respawn. So everything could happen from now on. Where do they go for? Vonatil, he doesn't even want to claim the watchtower. The problem is Nurk is coming in there. That's quite a lot of shots claimed on this one here. Rolik, it looks like he gets the full amount of the temple. Like, how much damage is that gonna do? It's gonna clear out that tower for sure. The well. Let's see. It's a lot less damage than I actually thought. But of course, if they claim something top as well, then that might be interesting. Stark is coming in. Some more shots on the top, but that's also just a wall. I mean, I said just a wall. Oh, but they're in a big, bad choke point. Double silence coming out here. And Pridewing, now he can actually go for something. And look at all this damage, but there's the Malfurion. Easy healing after the Iceberg. The question is, do they have a follow-up? No, it doesn't come through. Blood Dragon being isolated now. Surrounded by 4. Now the creeps are even mixing into all of this. And look at the low HP of pretty much everybody. Nurk, nice wave out to the left. He has to get the hell out of here. And well, Anubarak is the next one to fall. It's a 2-for-1, 2-for-2 trade, 3-for-3 trade. And the Tyrande being super low. Is Tasdingo fast enough here on the Tyrande? That is, of course, the interesting thing. Yes, make that a 3-on-4 trade. Sylvanas, she really couldn't do anything there. Absolutely nothing. And by the way, this bottom temple now, of course, interrupted because the stage dive was used on the ETC. But whoever respawns, and that is, for example, the ETC in 10 seconds, he could easily go and claim the rest of this temple. This is 4 shots. This is like, what, staying 2 seconds on the temple. But at the moment, Nurk is going for it. So they get at least those 8 shots out of the temple. But ETC, he's going north. Okay, that's interesting. But Nihilum is, I guess, happy with what they got. They got most of the temple, could finish off the temple. And instead of just going for those 8 shots here, they simply just claim their bruises and maybe rotate into more on the other side. Or maybe even boss. Well, here we have Blood Dragon just working on those. Let's see. I mean, experience-wise, it's relatively close. This is just 1 level difference. And the tier 1 fort here, it's still to be claimed, which is quite interesting, because that would actually give them a nice XP boost for Dignitas to make it equal, 18-18 standing. But of course, if Nihilum wants to continue like this, in theory, they could just go wait for another minute or so and get the 2018, 2019 advantage, additional set of talents, and then go force a fight. That would be, of course, the most interesting part. Top, we get the bruisers getting cleaned out by Sylvanas. That's easy peasy for Sylvanas. There's nothing those bruisers can do. But of course, while all this is going on, they might actually start the boss here. Linked. He has drones, right? Doesn't he? Yeah, he has scouting drones, so Why not placing a scouting drone here so you actually have vision on the boss? Stark is showing. There's a nice look around. Blood Dragon. Oh my god, there's the follow-up stun here. And now, oh, the second stun. Stage dive coming in. Actually hitting on 2. There's the strafe doing tons of damage, but they already lost their 1 tank. And, oh my god, this is a disaster. It's a 2-for-1 trade. There, Kerrigan getting stunned up again. And, oh my god, Rollick and the Pride Wing. They have to somehow escape, but Rollick, this is bad. Dignitas coming back into this game. They accept the fact that Rollick is out, but they go for the boss. This is exactly the fight they needed to come back into this game. This is not just the level equalizer. This is so bad at the moment because the transition, the timing is, everything is perfect. Boss into temple while top also bruisers are pushing on. So Nihilum getting a big blow here. This is really bad. This is, whoa.
What the fuck is going on here?
It's a crazy turnaround, Mr. Arnold. That's how you turn around games. And this is not the end. This is not just the tempo in 2 seconds. This is the bruises doing some damage top here. It won't be too much, but they can finish off those, the fort and the tower in the mid, which was missing in their portfolio all the time. Now they get the additional tempo shots. They might really exceed here like a level advantage. Well, maybe not that crazy, but I can imagine this is really not that good. So Vala is now coming back as one of the last ones to die here into this fight. They still have to defend the boss, so this temple is gone 100%, and that is pretty much Dignitas, yeah, leaping forward in the level. And if they want, they can still use that time while they defend, go in the mid, do some damage, and Nurg is already working on the walls. Well, that's not too lucrative in the end, but still. Bruisers are cleared, boss is cleared, and it's the level 20-20 standing at the moment. So in theory, if Nihilum are really thirsty for blood, they could go for it, but I'm not really sure if that's really what you want. All the talents are out. We have double Storm Shield for those big fights, as well as the Hardened Shield on the Muradin. Since he's the only tank, I definitely like this one. He takes most of the blows. On the other side, well, the Anubarak is actually going for the Hardened Shield, so getting a bit tankier besides Loco Swarm. I mean, I don't even think he got Loco Swarm off last fight. He was really 3 times stunned, and then the damage just rained in. Vengeance, yeah, that's normal. We have the Blink on Kerrigan that helps her. Crowd Pleaser is actually coming out. Okay, that's interesting on an ETC. I mean, not so interesting on a stage dive ETC, but usually you see the Blink on an ETC for mobility, especially when you have Mosh Pit. But okay, that's quite interesting. And now they're hiding in the bushes. Like, everybody's hiding in the bushes. I don't know, there must be something interesting there. There are not enough bushes for the entire team. Make space, please. Blizzard, we need some more bushes. Here, Nuruk. Nuruk needs his own bush somewhere. Can we place a bush here? Well, he takes this one. I don't know. Anyway, Pridewing at the moment, trying to grab some experience. And Dignitas actually loses experience while doing this. I mean, they get the siege camp, sure, but that's not the best of all pressure. So they have to clean it out bottom twice, actually. Maybe they get the bruises for it. That might be a worthy trade. But Vonithil, he feels comfortable in this lane, I think, here top, because... oh, well, the watchtower, now he sees the watchtower being claimed and the temple's spawning. So let's see what's actually happening. Nihilum head for the mid temple. And let's actually... oh, Mafurian, you don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. They hide in the bushes again. They clean out the bruises instead of the temples. There's still 10 seconds to go on the temples, and of course the timing on those bruises is just perfect. It's picture perfect. The temples are spawning, and what you do is you just get your bruises. The problem is they do it on the other side, but way delayed, which means now the initial shots of the temple, they're gonna belong to Dignitas here. At least of the mid-temple. Now, well, they're done with the bruises. That was really fast, and I think this might be one of the game-deciding fights here. Like, if not really the fight. They get pushed off the temple. But what is happening now? Blood Dragon reserving this one for him again. Some damage here and there, but at the moment they're not really helping. It's like really just claiming 4 from back, making sure that little disco light is all yellow instead of one color. But now it's blue, for example. They're getting shots and shots and shots. Blood Dragon, don't take too much damage. Of course, damage over time is nicely healed by the Mafurian, but Rollick is doing the right thing. He's trying to claim something here at top, but what's actually happening? Why is he not taking the temple? I'm not really sure. Maybe he was not looking while driving. Either way, he's gonna get some nice shots here, while in the mid that This peeling is going on like crazy. But there's the stage dive, a big stage dive, but nobody's really in it. That's the biggest problem. Blood Dragon, it should not be the target you focus at the moment. Storm shields are coming out. Double storm shields are coming out. They already lost the Vala. This is a bad start into the fight. Now they're just retreating. Stark, sure, he heals up. Locust Swarm, is everything fine? There's no blink. Why is there no blink on the Kerrigan? I guess he used it already. Stark now in trouble. He can't just shift out there. Volatile, he can't really heal him. Now there's the blink heal, but that brings him even in more trouble because now he also has to go back. There is a nice rotation. Volatile, oh, them jukes, but oh, nice one. Nice one coming out there by him, but is it enough? He's getting rooted, and now that might be bad. Chris is coming in, and Drolik, oh my god, out of position here. They're gonna dive even into the core, and with those respawn timers, I think that's it. Dignitas, they're gonna take the first game. They don't even need temples or anything, like they just go for it. Vonita really trying hard. Nice juking on the Pipe Wing, but this is not gonna help. This is not gonna help, especially now the curse and everything on the Sylvanas making the core vulnerable. It's the damage. Just look at the damage, like getting here clashes of like 500, 600 damage. It's just boop. No way. 21 minutes, a very even game, but Nihilum, that one fight where they got a complete team wipe, that was complete insanity. Absolute insanity. That is something, Arnold, isn't it? Come on, go for your sentence.
What the fuck is going on here?
Yep, it's madness. It's absolute madness. And that means, guys, we have one game ahead now for Dignitas, and we go in game number 2. I hope it doesn't... Alright, I'm just reading chat, that's why I'm so excited. Anyway, one game ahead for Dignitas, and we're gonna see you guys in game number
2.
Yeah, and that's, I guess, 5 minutes.
In approximately 1 hour, depending on traffic conditions.
No, it's 5 minutes. Exactly 5.
5.
Exactly.